What's up guys, ZiSotto here, and today we're taking a first look at Merlin. As you can see here, we have quite a few changes on the Conquest map, like for example, this movement speed buff that I'm getting right here. And also, you can probably see that his kit is not entirely finished yet. You have some numbers around here, you have these stats around here. So there's some stuff to be worked on. I am on level 1 right now, and as you can see I already have my 4 being my stance swap, so I can change into another stance. I am not going to do that right now. I'm going to gradually ease into it and show you the abilities in different stances and everything, because there's a lot. So this is his 1 in his first stance, and what you can see here is it's a beam that where you can kind of define the range, and it's a Arcane stance more specifically. And this, like at the end of this range, the thing does damage. And the cool thing is that if you mark a target, I'm gonna try this with this Ra here, then it will, okay, he juked it. It'll tick damage in that area until, oh, let's see if we can, nope, wrong stance. Okay, that could have been cool. Like this is obviously not that cool. So the damage at the end of this doesn't change, but the radius changes depending on how far it goes. And if the enemy stays in that area, they take a lot of damage. And then, for example, the fire beam is his fire stance one, which is basically just a channel damage ability. So we can look at that here in a second. That would look like this. And now I can also level my second ability. We're gonna do the one in the fire stance here, so you can see that. Bit of a deep fry. On the early stages, his damage doesn't feel insane so far, but it also depends on the stance you're in, so I guess I'm just gonna switch it over here. I missed that. So this ability would have been the Frostbolt in the Frost stance, obviously. Unfortunately, the Frost stance, on the other hand, is not that great to clear. This part is kind of nice, it's some ticking damage, but the other part, okay, Ra, calm down there, is detonating on the first target it hits. So obviously that's not exactly great for clear. Like this. And that, yeah, it's kind of sucky in this particular situation here. We also now have the chance to level the third ability, which I almost wish was like on a completely different key binding or something, because it's his only escape. And you have so many things to keep track of with him that I wish it was just somewhere completely different. Can we get this? Yes! No! What? That's with blood! That was the blink! Oh god. I already messed up the stand. I was gonna stand swap first and I blinked first accidentally. So yeah, you can see it's not that easy. It's not easy playing Merlin. It's in fact not easy at all. Not easy is a wild understatement here. And yeah, you have to be very, very careful of what you're doing. What your hurt does. The Frost Bolt in the first stance he gets an Amplify. Oh no, I pressed it too quick. I didn't want to press it that quick. Ah! No! That's gonna be such an issue for me. I'm not used to that. So, you have a stance swap. Right, by hurt. I'm also not sure why other lanes are getting destroyed. You have a stance swap with Merlin. And the stance swap, you can choose what stance you go into. So you can use the ultimate to go into the fire or ice stance. But if you press the button, like the moment you press the button, you're in the stance. So if you press the button twice, then you immediately use, well, an ability in that stance. And I've been, like, even I've tested like briefly in jungle practice before, and even there I've had this issue way too much already, where I just end up doing things I don't want to do. But this time I want to do it. Oh, there we go. Missed off my stuff, but it worked out. Probably gonna die for that though, because I don't. I'm not gonna die for that though. It's actually survived. Never mind. But I don't know how much I can do with that. I think the second ability might almost be better to level up first, because it's so much damage in that ability. Like, across all 3 stances, obviously, not just in one stance in particular, but this generally seems to have a lot of damage. Whereas the one is like more bursty. Okay, bye, Herc. You brought that onto yourself. Yeah. You can also see that he's kind of mana hungry. Like, all of his abilities are relatively high in mana cost, considering he's a stance swapping character. They're not super high or anything, but that's something... Again, something to get used to. I can level the ultimate as well, by the way. And when I level the ultimate, I deal additional damage when using it. Thank you. It's gotta survive now, because I'm not in the right stance to fight this, which is gonna be a big problem. Nope, I didn't even secure it. That, on the other hand, surprises me. I thought I was gonna secure it there with my bolt. But yeah, being in the wrong stance at the wrong time, with not enough mana to swap, means you will lose a trade. Almost by default. I love CDR with this guy. I think it's gonna be really core. I think Doom Orb, which I'm building, is not gonna be core, but I just want to test it out. Just want to see how it is for fun. And see where it gets me. Actually, I wonder if my one does more damage here as well. Okay. So I honestly think this guy is a jungler. I mean, I'm biased here, of course. But alright, let's see. Let's see, Ra.
Okay, literally all of my teammates are trolls.
Jeez. Come on, Ra. There we go.
Oh my god, get farmed, idiot.
Yeah, okay, the passive is something worth talking about in this context as well. You may have noticed that I get, like, electricity on my hands. I've not used that properly at all, because it gives you a mini Polynomicon, essentially. And yeah, you wanna use that as well. Maybe I put a point into my one here as well, just to see how that scales up if I put more into it. Yeah, it's not too bad. But the 2 so far feels a little bit more satisfying, but it's also like harder to confirm. I find it really hard to even choose a stance to stick to. And obviously, the mana issue persists. So maybe you want to go into like a mana heavy item early. So I thought with Mage's Blessing I'd be okay. I ditched all my abilities, my ult is gone now. Oh, wow. That so yeah, PTS. Can't back either. Might just have to die in that case.
Jeffrey, I'm fragging.
And try if that fixes it. As it quite often happens to be the case in SMITE. Oh, no. Whew. Didn't go for me, but... No, I hit him, but I'm gonna die here. If I don't watch out. Oh! I thought I could get him. Whew, almost died on the way. Let's see if the ult got fixed this way, if that helped.
More power to add to my already overwhelming arsenal.
The typing that I'm hearing indicates that it's probably not getting fixed that way. So, apparently, so far, you might be able to make your ult disappear entirely.
Right tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Still glitch, still can't use abilities. It's unfortunate. I'm just gonna keep showing the abilities and everything a little more then, but that's annoying. Whoa, okay. How did that even happen? Can I pull him in here? Yeah, he's gonna stay in place. That's gonna be very nice. Oh, Herc buff in action. And we're gonna go over there and try to get something with the Arcane stance here, because it's looking rough for them. But we might be able to change that.
Poggers.
Arthur, are you watching? From the track.
No, I do strong ability and I can't. Oh, can I reach him? Oh, I can reach him. Never mind. I can reach him. That is pretty cool. What we should also show off here is like taunts and stuff a little bit. Just clear this. So what's really cool about his taunts, I think, is that... Can I actually... Okay, you can hit the full wave like this. But I'm not sure if they take this... I think they take the same damage still. But they obviously don't get the protection shred, which wouldn't really matter from mini wave. But the taunt,
It seems you have made the quite foolish decision to cross
as you can see here, is like depending on his stance. So if I change my stance and go Frost, for example,
Expending any effort on you would be such a waste.
then it becomes a Frost taunt. Nope. Do not want to stay around. Oh boy, what are you doing? Ah! The fizzing electricity was not enough. I could have used the one here because
Am I in hell?
Your middle tower is under attack. Arcane manifest.
ooh, it's gone from me. But he's missing everything. Okay. We're good here. We can use this Steamy as testing grounds.
Tempus Odium.
Okay, so even the bots, as you can see here, don't really have a hard time walking out of this 2 very quickly. If they're charging forward, you can really get out of the 2 very well. You really have to predict where it's going to be going, and then you can maybe get the pull off.
True power.
But it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Shards of frost.
Oh, the detonate here was pretty nice.
Jeffrey,
Ha.
I'm fragging.
I like this blink. I like you can really style on the enemies. I think Polynomicon might actually be like probably not the most viable item, but a really fun item on him, just to style on enemies with it. Ah, it is ability-less taunting Merlin.
It's your job not to die.
And what we can also do here actually is we can, obviously I probably wouldn't build this early, but I can actually get the full Doom Orb here. Just look at how that works. Look at the backing animation at the same time. Oh, so use the element of the animation as well. Not the surrounding stuff. That was
It's your
just
job
my
not to die.
Yes.
stuff. So Pen, you would definitely want to go Spear of the Magus here. And just for the fun of it, I go Blink. Just to double blink.
An enemy has been slain.
Heightened attunement to more than 3 schools of magic is impossible. Impossible, I say.
Oh, I just lagged out there. I can check. Oh, leveling the ult should actually be a rather important thing because it increases. Wow, this 0.5 second delay on every ability is actually on every of the ability in the second stance is actually really rough. Like you can see it here as well. Oh, I was gonna say Teats can easily walk out, but she actually was like at the edge of it. But I don't even know. Yeah, with boots, but like starting from the center, that could have gone very differently. So yeah, I actually leveled wrong here. I definitely should have pointed in the ultimate. See how I can do with this guy here. Hello. I don't like the Arcane stance that much. Oh, I accidentally blinked and I'm gonna die for it. Oh, maybe not.
Dude, that guy is.
Oh, maybe not.
literally a bot.
Thorbot cleaning up. Very much. Wow, that's the wildest I've ever seen a Thorbot.
More power to add to my already overwhelming arsenal. You do realize who I am? The mastery of magic, the air of utmost confidence. Still no? How boorishly ignorant. One must always be careful of long capes, but I do think mine is stylish enough to make cut. Hold it!
Alright, I think the... Oh, jeez. I keep thinking that the 3 is not the blink, but the stance swap for some reason. I'll really have to practice this card to get out of that habit. But the fire stance definitely fries enemies quite well, but you really want to hit the 2 beforehand. So what you want to do is you probably want to start in another stance. And then set up for fire. But even the 2 requires, like even the 2 in this stance requires setup, so it's like you're setting up the setup, basically. Not sure how well that will work. It almost feels like more rewarding to stay in another stage instead, in that case. Really not sure. Oh, can we see that backdoor protection thing here? Because you see this circle thing now? That's backdoor protections. Now they're removed. And apparently what happens now when minions come in is No, maybe not in this tower. Oh, the bonus damage from his passive also procs on towers. That's interesting. So you see the circle again now. And we have 2 minions. So back to protections are removed now. Hurricane Eye are in the tower. And as long as we stay in, I think it seems as long as any one of us stays in, the protections remain. So that's another pretty cool thing. Oh, not the stance I wanted to go into. That's irritating. Oh, whatever. Can work with that. I want to actually go into the fire stance here. Yeah.
Let's go,
Tons of focus here on practicing the right key bindings and everything. Oh no. Haha, I forgot that's a dot. Keep taking damage from it. It's bad. Does this even work on minions? Oh, it does. This works better though. Gotta watch out with that Ra. He's probably gonna ult me. Probably has his eye on me already.
How about the statue of my image instead?
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy.
Arcane magic.
Oh, he actually didn't walk into that. I thought he would. Ah, there the pole worked. It really is super situational when you can get anything out of the pole. Ooh, this Ra is gonna be bad. Ah, I can still do some damage that way though. Herc's just casually backing. Oh, and Ra backed out as well. Cool. I think we'll just finish off this game and then maybe get some damage items here and get some damage and get some isolation. Gem of isolation. But I'm really not sure. I originally thought that CDR would be like the thing to go for on him, but after playing him a little bit, I feel like you might actually just stick to one stance for a while longer and not necessarily go for CDR. I'm actually not a fan of the Arcane stance. I'm probably gonna go with Frost. And then that's the accidental blink again, right? What was I talking about? I think I'm gonna do a lot of Frost into fire. I think that's the cool stuff. Pun intended. And this is the fully stacked Duma, by the way. This is when you're on the higher level of it, running around. You can kind of, if you're clearing fast enough, you can kind of keep up your stacks the whole time, which is pretty neat. So yeah, you'll constantly have some extra movement speed because it restacks with every single one as well. That's pretty cool. I'll level this here. No! Oh, I went into Arcane. I wanted to go to fire. Wait, what? Sometimes this just confuses me. Sometimes I just don't know what's happening here. And these minions are gonna walk right by. Oh no. Oh no. That's not at all what we wanted. That is not at all what we wanted. Alright. I think... Oh, we could do the laugh. I'm trying to think if there's any... Oh yeah, we didn't really have the rest of the voice back yet.
Attack left lane. Attack middle lane. Attack.
Timing is critical.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
Retreat! It'll be fine. Am I not just a true power?
They're farming.
Whoa! Oh, what happened? Does that work as well? Oh yeah, that procs on him too. Okay, cool. Oh, she's getting in the fryer. She did it. We finally got a god that went right into the fire. Oh wow, these basics are even working on them pretty well. Not just. Oh man.
Poggers.
My power cannot be contained.
That's immortal.
Oh cool. The moment you get like a single slow off, you're pretty much set in that regard. Alright, that's nice.
Feeling a bit cold.
Alright, let's see if we can finish here. If we can get waves in on both sides. We could have gone for the Gold Fury here. Higher tier Gold Fury, basically.
You have slain an enemy.
There we go. Very interesting god. Very complicated. I would not say so far that he's OP. Obviously, a real game will show more about that, but I think he's going to require a ton of practice to really play him well. Because, wow, you get so lost. I got so lost on all these key bindings so much, and whew, that's gonna be a big deal to even try and get something out of that. Let's quick look at the windscreen here. Wait, what? I have a feeling this windscreen might be incomplete. If that's the windscreen, that would be... Oh? I think this is just a standing still animation so far. Unless I'm missing something. So yeah, I'm guessing we're still getting that. Harry said they're gonna have a little bit more of the visual stuff coming later because it's such a long PTS phase here. And yeah, I would say, like, Doom Orb is probably not ideal for him. It was useful for this particular game because it was running around a lot, but in general I would say more of a CDR focused build instead, along with Spear of the Magus, and then maybe like a Gem of Isolation. But yeah, Merlin definitely feels fun. Feels like it's a character you have to really invest into, like more than even Morrigan, I would say, or something like that. So if that's something you're down for, this is probably going to be a god. I'm not sure if it's going to be the case for me because Merlin Jungle is going to be rough. And with that, thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, if you do, smash that subscribe button. And other than that, see you for the next one. Now finally, tomorrow, DukeSloth, out.